Hello, good morning, and welcome back to the Bluayado channel. It's Wednesday, November 19th, 2025, and it's a lot of stuff going on. Okay, I made a special Sunday episode for whoever might have missed it. It's 12 reverse splits happening in Yield Max. Some of a rate of 1 for 5. For every 5 you had, you're going to get one, and some for the rate of 10 for 1. Every 10 you had, now you're going to have one. So I personally have mostly sold out of group two of Yield Max. I do still have group one. Group one is still paying pretty decent to me. So that's where I'm at. But that's just the beginning of the news. We do have 7 new weekly payers coming out from different companies. We're going to start with Curve first. Curve has a new one, KYLD, Curve High Income ETF. This is a weekly payer, which is different for them. Everything else they had was multi. They don't have that many options, but these do not have nav erosion, and they do a pretty decent payment per month. So I'm not upset with that. So also from Curve, we have new options in gold. Everybody know gold is where to go right now. Gold is 4,100 dollars per ounce and going higher. So who knows where it might go. So and also silver is doing really good too. So they have some new options for you here. So 3 new options. One is a weekly, one is the gold enhanced income, and one is the silver enhanced income. And this, let's look at what kind of payment we got so far from these weekly ones. KYLD is, it came out since 10:30, so 20 days ago. I'm a little late. I didn't really pay attention because it's monthly normally. So I didn't realize it. They brought out a weekly one. But yeah, it's going for $22.29. It's what's the payment looking like? What's in here? I got pretty decent companies in here. Um, AMD is in here, broadband is in here. So it's pretty diverse. But for the last 2 payments, they only made 2 payments so far, and they both paid 16 cents. So that's looking good for a weekly payment of 16 cents on a $22 ETF. It's not bad. So that's coming out from Curve First Weekly Payer. Everything else is still monthly, so not bad. The other new one they have is the gold one. It's actually not new, but new to me because I didn't pick it up like I picked up the other ones. So this came out since July, so it's not new, but new to me. This is still monthly, and this is going for $28.87. What kind of payments are they making? What's in here? Treasuries, a whole bunch of gold related stuff. And it's actually up, obviously, because gold is up. So it's been paying 25 cents steady, and now it upped it by 5 cents. Now it's paying 30 cents since gold has jumped to over 4,000 an ounce. So that's pretty good. Upward dividend payments and distributions is a good sign. So that's great. Let's look at the last one, which is the silver one. Full disclosure, I just bought these. I just bought the weekly, I just bought the gold, and I just bought the silver. So these announcements come out on Tuesday. So I picked them up yesterday, and you get paid Thursday. So this one is the silver one. It's going for $26.32. That's not bad. And what kind of payments are we getting on this? It's what's in here. A lot of treasuries and silver future cover calls and stuff like that. All right, so that's what's in there. And then it made, this one is pretty new. What is the inception date on this? So this came out in September, and this is still monthly. So they made their first payment in October for 50 cents. And now this payment that we're going to get tomorrow is going to be 50 cents too. So 50 cents is good on how much is this? $26. That's pretty decent. $26 get you 50 cent for the month. Not too shabby. That's nice. So yeah, Curve again is not one that goes through significant nav erosion. I think Curve is a good company. So I'm putting shifting some money in here as I came out of Yield Max Group 2. So I'm shifting into Curve and some other places. So that's new from Curve. Again, a new weekly KYLD gold. It's been out there, but it's in the news now because it's so high. And silver did pretty good actually. So this silver one did really good. So that's three different ones from Curve. I own all the rest of them except for this Titan one. I didn't think it was that great, so I didn't pick that up. But I own all the rest of these: the Amazon one, the Apple one, the Google one, Microsoft, Netflix, and the Tesla one. So I own all the rest of these, but these were the new ones. I didn't. I just picked them up. So I own everything from Curve except for this KQQQ one. So I'm fully invested in Curve right now. I own everything they got. So there you go. That's Curve. And what's new? What else is new? Granite Shares came out again with a new one. Granite Shares is not playing around. What's the new one? Alert. New yield boost launches. And of course, they're introducing um, a new semiconductor one. So this is inclusive of other securities, not individual right now. And they're introducing a gold miners one. So Semi SEMY and NUGY for gold miners. So that's you're gonna get two brand new ones. This guys, we know from prior history that when they announce it, this came out yesterday. You can get paid on this right away. You can get paid this Thursday when they come out with the distributions. It might be on the list already because people had 2 days to trade, and you might get paid already on Thursday. So it could happen. These guys announce on Thursdays. So two new ones coming out from Yield Boost and Granite Shares. One for semiconductors and one for gold miners, which is that's gold is it. So two new ones from Yield Boost and Granite Shares. So that's new again. And then it has finally come out. It's a lot of ruffling going on in Max. And a lot of this stuff is happening on the same day. So most of the reverse splits are going to happen on December 1st. And also, um, Max is launching the Target 12s finally. So the Target 12s are coming out and they're going to make their first distribution announcement on December 1st, 2025. So that's also happening on the same day that all of those 12 securities are going to be doing their reverse split. It's also going to be the announcement of the first payment on the Target 12. So these came out yesterday and they're coming out at $50 and they're not like the Target 12s. These Target 25s. Sorry, did I say Target 12 before? Anyway, the new ones is Target 25. Target 25s are coming out. They're guaranteeing you 25% return on your money. So the kick is that it's not like the Target 12s. They're making this payment weekly. It's not going to be monthly. I don't know if that's going to work because the point of the Target 25s is that you don't want nav erosion, right? If you give people the option to go in and out selling this thing, that's where the nav erosion comes, right? Because if you can come back, I don't know. I think I would have preferred if they did it per month. like they did the Target 12. But let's see. I mean, $50 starting price, 25% of that divided by 52 weeks. You could probably get 25 cents a week. So you get a guaranteed 25 cents a week. And that's on $50. Now, if the price raises, then obviously your distributions could be higher. But right now, starting at $50, if it doesn't go under $50, that is, you can get about 25 cents a week. Um, but if it starts dropping under $50 and you get nav erosion on it, then obviously your payments will be less. The key is that you want it to go higher, like Soxy and Biggie. Therefore, 25% could be higher per week. And you might get 26 cents, 30 cents, and if it goes really nicely, you might get 40 cents or 50 cents a week. That would be awesome. But who knows? Out of the three that they picked to start this off with, they're going to do MicroStrategy again. MicroStrategy is in the hole because Bitcoin is in the hole right now, but they're doing MicroStrategy anyway. Ticket is going to be MSST for that Target 25 one. They're also doing NVIDIA for the Target 25, and it's going to be ticker MVIT. And then they're also doing Tesla again, which is okay. Well, Tesla again for Target 25. Ay, ay, ay. And then that ticket is going to be TEST, test. Out of these three, if I buy any, it will be the NVIDIA one. So MVIT, I might pick that up. Um, a guaranteed 25 cents is pretty good. Um, I would like to see $1 every month because they probably do better on monthlies. Yield max than to say that they went to weekly payments. But let's see. Let's see. I think you can get at least 25 cents a week. If again, like I said, it's percent, right? So if it doesn't go under $50, you can get 25 cents a week, which is, good. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, if I buy any out of this Target 25, it will be the Nvidia one because everything else is messy right now. MicroStrategy. Let's go to Bitcoin prices while we're here. Bitcoin is 91,343. It did dip under 90,000, but it came back. 52-week range is 74,000 up to 126,000. So this is a pretty decent dip. And again, MicroStrategy is significantly tied to the Bitcoin price. So bringing out that as a Target 25 option, I don't know. Because everything, like I said, everything I have that's MicroStrategy related is taking a hit right now. So I personally won't jump into anything else MicroStrategy related right now myself. If anything, no. So that's the price of Bitcoin, which is not looking so great. And then also, while we're here, let's look at the price of gold. Gold is $4,134.30. It's down $12. So yes, gold is still looking pretty awesome. What does silver look like? Silver's up $52.57. Nice. Platinum, it's pretty good. 1,593. And palladium, whoever has that, it's a little bit down. But in general, it's looking pretty good. So that's the gold prices, and that is Bitcoin prices. So that's it for all the new stuff. We got new curve, we got new Granite shares yield boost, and we got the new Target 12s finally out. And let's go to the distribution numbers. Let's start off with WePay. WePay came out on Monday, the 17th. So X date was the 18th, and payday is today, the 19th. And we saw the numbers last Friday, so Did I think I might get 40 cents? I didn't think it was going to be 39 cents. That's just the truth. But yeah, the numbers were pretty low last week for the weekly payers. But anyway, so Roundhill Weekly Pay Universe, the universe of all those, what are they, like 20, 21 now, are is paying 0.398924 per share. This is pretty low. But yeah, yeah, that's even lower than I expected. To tell you the truth, I thought it was gonna be 40 cents at least. But yeah, that's what it is. We pay 0.398924 per share. 398924. Let's go to BLX. This is the Nicholas Crypto Income ETF, which is Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let's see what they paid. Ooh, this is down. NAV is only 18. Even worse. The closing price was $18.59. 9 million holders. Yes, it had to be down. Bitcoin and those guys are taking a hit. So X date was the 14th. Payday is the 17th. It's paid on Monday. It's paying 0.1529 per share, down from last week, which was 16 cents. This week is 15 cents, so 0.1529. It's going through some the crypto market. Next, let's look at ticker BCCC. This is from Globex. What do we get this week? Oh, this is doing good. What are they looking at? Something different for Bitcoin? This is Bitcoin coverage, but they did pretty well. So X date was the 17th, Monday. They're gonna pay you tomorrow, Thursday. So 11/20 is pay date. And here we go. So 0.21350 per share, up 2 cents from last week. Not too shabby. Ticker BCCC 0.213500. All right. Now let's go to REX shares. REX shares should be paying the new ones this week, finally. The 5 new ones they added. Um, Again, this comes out after hours, so you couldn't wait until Monday to decide to buy these. You had to buy these before because the announcement comes out really late. It came out at 7:58 p.m. Obviously, that's after the market closed on Monday. Let's see what kind of numbers we got. Again, X date was 11/18. Payday is 11/19 today. So these are paying today. Again, distribution date was Monday, but it's not in time for you to do anything in the market at all. So I had to buy it on Friday and guess, that's how I had to go. So MVII, oh, this is decent. 0.3343 per share. That's nice. TSII, 0.53 5325 per share, 107.96% distribution rate. Wow. All right. Again, distribution rate for Nvidia was 57.94%. MSII is still struggling. Oh my God, 5 cents? 0.0568 per share, 28.29% on that one. COII is 0.0982 per share. That's 28.48%. So that's the old school ones. That's the old 4 they had. Now we're getting to the new ones, which is our Robinhood coverage. Is 0.223 per share. 12 cents on that one. No rate yet because this is the first payment. And this is the Eli Lilly one. Oh, this is good. 0.4315 per share. Nice. This is the Core Weave one. This is slow. 0.0975 per share. Hmm. This is the Planeteer coverage one. 0.1049 per share on that one. Interesting. I thought this would have did better. Surprise. And then Walmart coverage. Not a good showing. Nobody really actually covers Walmart. I wanted to see what it was like, but this is not a good showing. So Walmart coverage is 0.0825 per share. Interesting. These came out at about $25. I don't know what they are now though, but Eli Lilly one is looking good. That's about it for the new ones. And the old school ones, Nvidia and Tesla coverage is looking good. So one, two, three. Yeah, it's three. Three out of all of these Rex share ones is just good. Just three. And that's it. So that's Rex shares. Not that great of a showing for the new ones, I don't think. Not that great. Let's go to Roundhill Crypto. Roundhill Crypto, Roundhill Crypto. Came out yesterday. And what do we got? All right, so BTC coverage, ticker YBTC, is 0.281309 per share. Ooh, this is low. Last week we had 30 cents, right? Yeah, this is lower. We're taking a hit for BTC. And Ether coverage, ticker YETH, is 0.238085. Ethereum is taking an even bigger hit, so that's what it is. Crypto is taking a dive this week. Hopefully, they make a comeback. We're hoping here that they make a comeback and see what happens. Now, let's go to Yield Max Group 1. Still got that one. Yield Max Group 1. Yield Max Group 1 came out on Tuesday. What do we got? All right. So, first one is Chippy, semiconductor one. Still pretty good payment here. 0.4175 per share, 39.65% distribution. Nice. Feet, the Dorsey Wright ones. 0.3878 per share, 72.30%. 5E, Dorsey Hybrid, is 0.2701 per share, 42.89%. GPTY, the AI and tech one, is 0.3005, 30 cents on this one, 35.54%. This is good because this is what it normally pays. LFGY is the crypto and tech one. Again, crypto took a hit, so this is normally about 50 cents, but not this week. 0.3796 per share. That's 70.72%. QDTY, which is NASDAQ coverage, is 0.3420 per share. This is nice. 40.56%. RDTY, Russell 2000 coverage, 0.4406 per share. Nice. 57.20%. Okay. SDTY, S&P 500 coverage, 0.2539 per share. That's 29.64%. Nicely done. Oh, this is good. SLTY, the ultra shorts, is 76 cents. So 0.7653 per share. This is high. 101.61% distribution on this. And then Ulti, still 6 cents. Thank God. I thought it was going to go to 5 cents this week. But anyway, uh, Ulti, this is one that's on the reverse stock split list happening in December. And this is one of the higher rates. This is the 1 for 10 rate one. So every 10 shares is going to turn into one on OT. So 6 cents on this one. 0.642 per share, and that's 80.65% with 100% ROC. Interesting. Why Mag, the Magnificent Seven, is paying 0.0941 this week, 9 cents, 33.61% on that. And then lastly, Why Max is going to be, it's going to be 0.1301, 63.12%. So that is 13 cents for that one, 63.12%. So actually, Group 1 payments are really good for Yale Max. Group 1 is, these payments are good. Actually, they all look good. It's, Y Mag is a little low, but that happens. But yeah, Ulti is taking a hit, but otherwise, Group 1 is really good payments from Yale Mac. Yield Max, Group 1. So that's that. Let's look at Curve. What do we got for Curve? November 18th. These numbers came out yesterday. And so again, this is week 3, third week of November. And we got AAPY Apple coverage is 25 cents for the month. X date for this is the 19th. Payday is the 20th. So it's paying tomorrow. These numbers came out on Tuesday. You get paid Thursday. So GOOP Google coverage is 40 cents. That's decent. And then we have the new one, the silver one, KSLV silver coverage is 50 cents. That's nice. And the new weekly one, KYLD high growth, is paying you 16 cents. So 0.1650. So all of these are pretty decent payments from Curve. Curve is good. Curve is good. That's it. Curve is good. So Curve, what are we going for next? Let's go for Defiance. What did Defiance do? Defiance came out yesterday. These are the leverage ones and the bi-weekly one. What do we got here? Oh, they added something new on here. Estimated ROC. That's a new line. I was wondering why it looked different. All right. So we got AMDU with estimated ROC of 94%. And it's paying 0.5158 per share. This is nice. ETHI, which is Ethereum coverage, is paying 0.1484 per share with an estimated 100% ROC on that one. HIMI, which is HIMS coverage, is paying 0.1463 per share. Interesting. That's pretty low for this one, isn't it? Who HOOI, which is Robinhood coverage, is paying 0.2093 per share. Interesting. MST, 5 cents. This thing is down to $3, I think. So I don't know what they might do in Defiance with this. This might be on a reverse split list too, unless Bitcoin makes a comeback and MST makes a comeback. So leverage does that. It goes with the market. It happens. So MST is 0.5065 per share. on this one. Can you have over 100% ROC on this one? Well, estimated 105 ROC. I didn't even know you could do above 100, but apparently, PLT, which is Planeteer coverage. Okay, this payment is decent. 0.2979 per share on that one. SMCC, Supermicrocomputer coverage here. 0.1626 per share. And lastly, the biweekly payment. Oh no, we went under 19 cents. That's not a good sign. So Nasdaq Lightning Spread, ticker QLDY. The biweekly payment is 18 cents this week, 0.1854 per share. Again, this is going to pay tomorrow, Thursday. So, wow, we got down to 18 cents. I don't like that. Don't like it, don't like it, don't like it. But yeah, that's what it is. Interesting. This is nerve wracking here. This MST 5 cents. Yay. Mm. So that was Defiance. All right, let's get to it. Yield Max Group 2. I don't hold. Oh, I still hold a gold one. I still hold a gold one in here. So let's see what we got. Let's look at it together. Again, you could buy any of these today and get paid on Friday. X date is tomorrow, the 20th. Payday is the 21st, which is Friday. And here's your long list of 42. Um, Again, these dates are going to be different from the Target 12. Target 12 is paying weekly, but they're going to announce on Mondays and pay you on Wednesday. And this one is still going to announce on Wednesday and pay you Friday. So that's how they decided to do it. Here we go. ABNY, Airbnb, 0.1074, 10 cents, 62.40%. AIYY, this is on the reverse split list. And well deserving, 0.0261, 2 cents. And that's a 70.47% distribution. AMDY is 0.1795 per share, 17 cents, 106.96%. Okay. AMZY, Amazon coverage, 0.0850, 8 cents, 33.03%. Apple coverage, 0.0983 per share, and that's 37.57%. Babu, Alibaba, 0.1279 per share, 45.51%. BRKC, Berkshire, B, 0.2491 per share, that's 27.87%. Coney is on the list, which is very disappointing. Coney's on the reverse split list. So this is Coinbase coverage, 0.0635 per share, 68.17%. Circle, which is Circle, this payment is still decent here, 0.5116. That's 101.18%. Crash is on the list for the reverse split. Short of Tesla, 0.0590 per share, 101.17%. CVNY, Carvana. Okay, this payment is decent. 0.5683 per share, 91.85%. Dips, short of Nvidia, 0.0541 per share, 51.47%. Disney, 0.0663 per share, 28.85%. Again, I say whatever you get from an ETF that covers Disney is good because Disney pays you once or twice a year. So you can't get anything from the underlying stock, but at least you can get something from the ETF. That's what I gotta say about that one. Dre is DraftKings, 0.5482 per share, 93.36%. This is a decent payment. FBY Meta, 0.0904 per share, 37.78%. Fiat, short of Coinbase. Okay, Coinbase is on the list, so the short of it is definitely on the reverse split list, and that's how it goes. So Fiat is 0.0677 per share, and that's 125.01%. I still hold this. GDXY, gold miners. 20 cents is nice. 0.2067 per share, 68.71%. Nicely done. Gamey, which is GameStop, still a nice payment. 0.5160 per share, 66.32%. Then we got GUI, Google L, 0.0999 per share, 9 cents, 36.29%. HIYY, HIMS coverage. This is a decent payment also. 0.6310. It is 111.07%. It's high. Hui, Robinhood coverage. Hmm. Yeah, I got under my cost basis, so I came out. But otherwise, for the year, Hui had did me really good this year. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it hit the time. But yeah, it was a hard sell. It was a hard sell on this one. 0.7904 per share, 77.25%. JPMO, JP Morgan coverage, 0.0729 per share, 24.26%. Marrow is marathon coverage, 0.2170 per share, 105.84%. This is a decent payment here. Murney is on the list. Well deserving on the reverse split list here. 2 cents. 0.0250 per share. 85.16%. MSFO. Microsoft. This is a nice payment for Microsoft. 0.1653 per share. 52.69%. Misty didn't make it on the list, surprisingly. That's pretty good. I think they were going for under $10. This one is still above $10, I think. Hopefully it stays above $10. I don't know. Let's see what it is. I'm interested. Misty had did me really well too. Made a lot of money from Misty. Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. There you go. Oh Lord. Ah. It's $8. This is a site I have never wanted to see. Never wanted to see it. 52-week range. What a range this is for the year. This is a terrible ending for the year here. The low was 765, so it got that low. It's making a comeback, I guess. Up to $46.50. It was up to $46.50 for this year. And at this in November, it reduced down to $8. This is just terrible. That's all I gotta say for it. I'm just I'm I'm glad I'm not an emotional trader because I cut my losses when I was supposed to, but it still hurts because I made a lot of money from Misty, a lot, and it's heartbreaking that it's been reduced to $8. So Misty, 0.1475 per share, 92.55%. Then we got NFLY. This just did a stock split, forward split. That is forward split. So for every one share you had, you now have 10. I only had one share of this, so now I now have 10. and the price is going up, so that's good. It's not sell off after the split, which is a good sign. Again, those bad forward split that I saw is still Chipotle. Chipotle just can't make a comeback. They should have left that $3,000 stock alone instead of splitting it up, and it just never came back. Never came back after that at all. What a waste. That was a bad idea. Obviously, people can't trade a $3,000 stock, but for the people who hold it, it was nice to hold. You had one security that was worth 3 grand. It was just great to hold it. But yeah, anyway, NFLY is 0.0887 per share. All right, 31.17%. MVDY, this one is still holding on. This one came out at $20. Is one of the original ones, and the price is not. I mean, it's obviously lower, but it's not crazy like Misty or Coney or Tesla. It's still holding out. So MVDY 0.1497 per share, 52.64%. OARC Arc Innovations 0.0704 per share, 48.60%. Plady, this was another hard sell. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do this either. I made tons of money from Plady when they were paying $7 a month, which was just tremendously awesome. I don't even know what words to use for it. I did make my money back. So, yeah, eventually I think I was very close to $50, which I bought it at $50. And I think I made back $50, definitely. Made $50 back since I bought it. Only track since I bought it. Obviously, if you bought it earlier than me, probably over $50. But I personally think I made my $50 back, and it did dip under my. It was. After I bought some more later, I think my cost basis was like 55, and it did go under that, so I did hit sell. So yeah, I'm out of this too. This was another sad one. I'm very sad about everything Yield Max related because Yield Max and me have made a lot of money. So let's see what the target 12s do. I'll come back in for the target 12s and the target 25s because I need to have stable securities with less nav erosion. So if I can see that's what they're doing, I'll be back. And group one is good. Group one is good. And I'm be in the group one, and I'm gonna be in the target 12 and target 25. But these 42 are too unpredictable for me, and I can't stay in. But yeah, we made a lot of money with Yield Max though, so I'm not gonna come out of Yield Max completely. I'm just gonna hopefully go into the other directions of Yield Max, which are the most stable ones. Let's put it that way. That's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, made a lot of money from Plady. A lot of money this year on this one. So yes, okay. So PYPY is PayPal 0.0771 per share, 45.13%. Rubele Roblox. This is a nice payment. 0.4139 per share, 57.12%. RDYY, which is Reddit coverage. Another nice payment. 0.5267 per share. Nice. 76.67%. SMCY, Super Microcomputers, 0.1949. 0.1946. That's 19 cents. 100.91%. Snowy, Snowflake coverage, 0.1469 per share, 51.79%. Tesla is on the list. This is the second time they're doing a reverse split on this one. And I'm surprised that they brought this out for the target 12. But who knows? They're still a huge company. So you got to cover it, right? It's still a huge company. It just didn't work out for them. But other people are covering Tesla too. So there you go. Tesla, second time reverse split. 0.0887 per share, 61.51%. TSMY is Taiwan Semiconductors at 0.1092 per share, 37.33%. Winter did good. Short on MicroStrategy, which obviously is a good choice because Bitcoin is down. So yeah, shorting MicroStrategy is a good idea this week. Winter 0.8491 per share. Nicely done. 125.70%. Nice. Zomo is ExxonMobil. 0.0871 per share. 38.02%. XYZY, which I'm surprised. This made it on the list too for the reverse split. Well, that's all I gotta say about that. Underlying security is XYZ, 0.0993 per share, 78.14%. YBit, Bitcoin coverage. Surprise. This is actually a decent payment for considering how low Bitcoin is. But yeah, 0.0753 per share, 52.02%. And lastly, if you wanted to short the NASDAQ, if you thought that was a good idea, 0.0702 per share, 28.93%. So that's all of the group two. Obviously, the ones that are good are the ones that came out later because those still didn't get a sell off yet. So obviously, Reddit did a good payment. Rubly is a decent payment. Plady is a decent payment. Um, Hui is a decent payment. 79 cents. Him's coverage is 63 cents. That's decent. Gamey is still good, 51 cents. Dre is decent, 54 cents. Carvana is okay, 56 cents. And Circle, 51 cents. So those are pretty good. Otherwise, that's it for the list of 42. So that's that. What else we got? Group 2. We got Roundhill indexes that came out this morning. Roundhill. All right. So Roundhill indexes. X date is the 20th. Pay date is 21st. So you can still buy any of these today and get paid on Friday. S&P 500 coverage, ticker XDTE is 0.268876 per share. That's a good payment. That's good. Roundhill Nasdaq coverage, ticker QDTE is 0.224641 per share. Nice. And Russell 2000 coverage, ticker RDTE is 0.253221 per share. Okay, so all of these are actually decent. Nicely done. Roundhill indexes. All right, so I don't have a Defiance index. It's probably later today. But what do we want to look at? Let's just look at what's on the list for new weekly payers. Now we have 127 weekly payers now, which is starting to get a little crazy. So for Monday, payday on Monday, we got Maggie, BLOX, and QLDY. This is one payment on the bi-weekly right here. On Tuesdays, we have Granite Shares Yield Boost, which has two new ones right now. Semiconductor one and a gold one. That's the new one. Also on Tuesdays, we have Roundhill weekly pairs, And we have a new one from them. It's a treasury one that pays you every week. That didn't make a payment yet. So that's new. The last two new ones we had was for gold. So gold and treasuries, I guess, is what you go to when the market is crazy and crypto is crazy. Go to gold and treasury bonds. I guess that's the way to go, right? Next up, so that's Tuesday payday. Wednesday payment is gonna be the Rex shares ones. We got those new ones now, which is Core Weave, Eli Lilly, Robinhood, Planeteer, Walmart coverage. And out of those new ones, Eli Lilly was the best one. So, and out of the old ones, Nvidia and Tesla was the good ones. So three good ones right here out of Rex shares. That makes the good payments. Everything else, the payments were not spectacular. They were not, they were not that great. But yeah, these three did really good for Rex shares. So I might buy some more of these for next week. And then on Wednesday payday, we also have a Roundhill and now the Target 25. So we got week from Roundhill, which is another treasury one. And based on what this pays, I don't know what this treasury one that's in the weekly payers might pay out, but this thing costs $100 this week one, and it pays you 7 cents a week for whoever's into that. And then we got the We Pay one, which is the accumulation of all these payments. It's called We Universe. That pays on Wednesday. And now we got the three new ones from the Target 25 from Yield Max. That's also going to pay you on Wednesday. First payment is supposed to be December 1st. Distribution date. You get announces on Wednesday, announces on Monday, and pays you on Wednesday for that. Then we got what's paying on Thursday. Thursday we got Globex, we got Yield Max Group 1, and we got Curve now. So BCCC is from Globex. All of these are Group 1. And this new one here is from Curve, New Weekly. What else we got? Pays on Thursday. Thursday we also have MST, who we the MicroStrategy coverage from Defiance, Robinhood, Planeteer, Hims, AMD. What's AMCC? I can't remember. Oh, you know what? That's SMCC. That's why. That's Super Microcomputers. SMCC. Good to look at your own list. SMCC, ETHI. So all of these are from Defiance. Then we have also the bi-weekly one from Defiance. Pays twice. Pays on Monday and Thursdays. And then we have the crypto ones from Roundhill that also pays you on Thursday. Friday payments, we have Defiance, the indexes, the oil, and the gold. And then we also have Yield Max 42 single ETFs. And then lastly, we have Roundhill indexes. So altogether, 127 weekly payers, one bi weekly payer. Reverse split list for whoever missed the Sunday episode. It's going to be ABNY, OARC, Tesla, YXYZ, and YBIT is going to have a 1. You're going to get new 1 for every 5 you have. Effective date is 12/1. And then OT, Murney, Fiat, Dips, Crash, Coney, and AIYY is a 1 for 10. So for every 10 you have, you're going to get one new one. So that's it. That's a recap. That's the show. It was pretty long. It was a lot of new information. Again, recapping the information. We have new ones from Yield Boost. We have I told you about it last week though. A new one from Roundhill Weekly Payers for Treasury. We got the new Target 12 coming out. First payment, it's gonna be, what's the date? It comes out on Monday, so I guess what's the Yield Max? Yield Max distribution schedule. So Target 12 is still monthly. Yeah, Target 12 is still monthly. Is it stuck? Oh, okay. Target 12 is still monthly. Then it's Group 1, Group 2. Group 1 pays you on Thursdays. Group 2 pays you on Fridays. And now the Target 12. So this is a, so announcement is going to be Monday and it's going to pay you on Wednesday, right? So they got you up to the end of the year here. Target 12's first announcement is going to be 12/1. First payment is going to be 12/3. So you got some time to buy it if you want to buy it. Again, like I said, if I buy any, it's going to be the Nvidia one. The other ones, I'll wait and see. Again, I calculated that at $50, you might get 25 cents a week. It's not like it's going to be super high. It's guaranteed 25%. It's not like you could get those 100% or anything in here. And that's why it should be more stable. But it's 25 cents about for 52 weeks. About 25 cents a week at $50. Now, obviously, if the price goes up, it could be more. If the price goes down, it could be less. But at $50, it should be about $25, 25 cents a week. Let's see what happens. So anyway, that's the news. That's the week right there. It's a lot. Sorry guys, this video might be pretty long, but it was a lot of information. So there you go. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you again on Friday for payday. My payday this week might not look so great. Again, I came out of a lot of stuff in Yield Max. And Yield Max was a lot of my money. So I gotta find somewhere else to put it. That's how it is. Re redoing my portfolio here. There you go. See you next time. Bluayado channel.